Good afternoon and welcome back to Berkeley, where we are in situ travelling into the past. I'm fortunate enough right now to be joined by world-renowned archaeologist, professor and family man, Mr. Mark Horton. Thank you for joining us, Mark.
Hi, how are you? Right.
Yes.
Okay, let's go and tell you all about the story of this trench.
Let's go in, shall we?
I mean, the big strap line is that this trench, unbelievably, tells the story of England in 2,000 years.
The whole of England's history in 2,000 years?
Well, yes.
And one trench in Gloucestershire.
I know, and about.
I don't believe you, Mark.
Let's start with the old stuff over here.
Absolutely.
But here we'll start off here with the Roman period.
Roman period, right.
So this is what we've got left of the Roman yard surface or something like that.
Okay.
That's going underneath all this lot.
Okay.
And when we first found it, we found Roman deposits on top, Roman lines on top. Okay. So we're pretty certain that you're standing on something of maybe 200-300 AD, something like that.
Okay, fascinating.
And it's got cart ruts going in this direction.
Oh, so it was a road.
Or something like that. The Saxons.
Okay.
So this is a building.
Lost a little bit.
There's one bit of wall here.
Yeah.
And then there's one bit of wall here.
Yeah.
And this is reusing Roman building stones, like this great big monumental stone that's got what's called a Lewis hole in it.
So it's actually a Roman stone that was
reused,
recycled
by the Saxons.
Okay.
So this, we think, is probably 8th or early 9th century, and probably part of the monastic house that was here.
Okay.
A monastery amidst or something like that.
Oh, lovely.
So we're now up to about 800.
Okay.
Then coming
moving
up
swiftly on
to the raping and pillaging. This massive complex of ditches. You see there's a great big ditch down there.
So Matthew, what have we got here?
We think it's a bird ditch from the Saxon period.
So you've got the primary silting at the bottom, where the thing first silts in, and then the bank is then being pushed in on top of it.
Absolutely.
And in there we've got a coin of William Rufus, who is one of the second Norman king, William II. So we think this is the defending of the burh, the town of Berkeley, because there were Vikings marauding up and down the River Severn, raping and pillaging. And then we've got another ditch which recuts it, which is this ditch through here, that we think is associated with the period of the anarchy, which is Stephen and Matilda in the early 12th century, early to the mid-12th century.
Okay.
Let's go on down now to the medieval period.
Okay, yeah.
And we can see the remains here of a large medieval house. That dates to the 13th or 14th century, something like that. Okay. And it's very interesting. This is a little kind of water butt around the side, where they would have collected the fresh water, something like that. You can see the rather substantial masonry.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Very intact.
Very intact. Okay, on we come on down here. So we're now 1400 or something like that, and then we get into the Elizabethan period. And this is an outbuilding for what we think to be an Elizabethan tavern.
Okay.
Called the Crown Inn.
Do we have any kind of documentation from a historical perspective to kind of back up that it might have been?
Yes, Stuart, explain.
There
is a document in the castle that shows categorically that there was a tavern on the corner called the Crown Inn.
What else have we found from the Crown Inn?
So, basically, clay pipes are really quite good. They're obviously smoking. The whole complex was then flattened in the English Civil War. When the castle was besieged, they needed a clear field of fire. That's why we have got this open space, which in the 1700s was converted into a kitchen garden. So the last metre are flower beds, tulip beds.
Tulip beds.
The really boring stuff.
So from Roman rose to tulip beds.
That's right.
In a quick few minutes.
In a rush round.
Thank you very much for watching.